Till date, you must have heard and seen many stories of people dying in a forest, but today I am going to tell you a true story which can even strangle your faith. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. That rule has held true for as long as humans have measured heat. Fire heats water. Lava boils it instantly. Volcanoes explain it. But deep inside the Amazon rainforest, there exists a river that breaks every rule and does it quietly. Just water, slowly boiling. At first glance, it looks ordinary. Green jungle, thick trees, birds in the distance. A river flowing exactly as rivers should. But the moment you step closer, something feels wrong. Steam rises from the surface. Not violently, not dramatically, just enough to make your skin feel tight. And then you notice something unsettling. There are no animals near the banks, no insects, no birds drinking water. Nature itself keeps its distance. When explorers first documented this river in Peru, they assumed it had to be volcanic. That was the only explanation that made sense, but satellite scans showed nothing beneath it. No magma chamber, no tectonic hotspot, no volcanic history within hundreds of miles. According to geology, this river should be cold. Instead, parts of it reach temperatures high enough to instantly cook living tissue. Animals that fall in don't struggle. They don't swim. They simply stop moving. Their organs shut down before their brains can react. This is heat without flame, and that makes it more dangerous than fire. Scientists began mapping the river, expecting to find a single heat source. They didn't. The temperature was consistent along long stretches, as if the heat wasn't coming from below, but circulating endlessly. Thermal imaging revealed something deeply uncomfortable. The river wasn't heating up randomly. It was stable, balanced, maintained. Volcanoes are violent. They fluctuate. This didn't. This felt intentional. Long before scientists arrived, the local tribes already knew the truth. They never treated the river as a place. They treated it as a presence. Elders told stories of animals vanishing mid-drink, of hunters collapsing just from standing too close. They had a name for it, not translated perfectly into English, roughly meaning the river that is awake, not cursed, awake. When modern researchers dug deeper, literally, the explanation became more unsettling. Beneath the river lies a complex network of fractured rock layers, acting like a closed geothermal loop. Heat from deep within the earth rises, gets trapped, circulates, and never escapes. No explosion, no release, just constant pressure. A natural thermal engine that should have collapsed thousands of years ago, but it didn't. Which raised an uncomfortable question. Why is it still functioning? The deeper the study went, the more fragile the answers became. Geologists admitted, off record, that the system shouldn't be stable. It violates long-term thermal decay models. Something about the structure keeps regulating itself, as if the Earth itself decided this place should never cool down. Even more disturbing was how the river affects humans. People who approach it too closely report dizziness, confusion, a strange pressure in the chest. The heat doesn't just burn skin, it overwhelms the nervous system. Your brain senses danger too late, and that's when researchers realized this river doesn't kill violently, it kills efficiently. There is no major tourism project here, no global conservation spotlight, not because it isn't important, but because it doesn't fit comfortable narratives. A boiling river without a volcano suggests something worse, that Earth has hidden systems we don't monitor, don't predict, and don't control. Heat that doesn't announce itself, danger that doesn't roar. Some scientists quietly proposed a final theory. Not magma, not lava. Residual planetary heat. Energy left over from Earth's formation, still moving through deep crustal fractures. Ancient heat. Older than continents, still alive. The river continues to flow today, still steaming, still deadly, still largely ignored. And maybe that's the most disturbing part, because if a river like this can exist, boiling quietly in the middle of a rainforest, then the real mystery isn't why it exists. The real mystery is how many more places like this are hidden beneath our feet, waiting, silent, awake.